Release to Results. This is our Course in Miracles series, going through the workbook of A Course in Miracles, letting go of anything that comes up as we take these ideas, which are quite powerful, and allow them to work upon us. The workbook suggests taking anything that comes up for you, your resistances, your defiances, your refusals of these lessons, and using them, just applying the lessons as suggested. And so you may be working with these lessons on your own as suggested, starting the day with them, ending the day with them, or reflecting on them throughout the day as you go through. This is an opportunity to release anything that's coming up for you that would block these ideas. Any of these resistances, these rejections, these refusals, it's just feelings. It's just feelings. There's all these thoughts that pop up. Like today, I am the light of the world. No, no, that's not me. How could that be true? How could I be in this situation and be God's son, be the light of the world? And behind all those thoughts, there will be an energy, a feeling. And it doesn't need a label necessarily to allow it to be felt, allow it to come up, and to surrender it, to release it, to let it go. When that energy, that feeling is released, is let go of, then all those thoughts disappear, and you may find yourself having an experience of the truth of these lessons. Where do these lessons come from? Why would you even be here looking at these lessons, releasing anything in the way, if there was not some kind of power operating in your life? Could you acknowledge that power? Could you acknowledge what you are? Could you just allow whatever's happening for you to continue as you go through the course? There's no rush. It's not required you do all the lessons. You could do one lesson and get it. You could do every 5 lessons and get it. Or you could do every lesson and get it. Are you allowing yourself to experience these ideas? So let's begin releasing. Lesson 61. I am the light of the world. And could you just allow yourself to be with this idea? I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. And could you allow yourself to notice any resistance, refusal, or rejection of this role? There might be some thoughts which tell you otherwise than this idea. Could you go behind them and just notice any resistance, refusal to accept that you are the light of the world? What does that feel like? Could you allow it up? And could you let it go? Could you let go of resisting being the light of the world? Would you let go of refusing being the light of the world? When could you let go and be the light of the world? I am the light of the world. You are the light of the world. This idea, could you allow it? I am the light of the world. That is my only function here. That is why I am here. And could you open up and allow up any counter, any resistance, any refusal that may have been stored to your only function being the light of the world? Is there something else you're supposed to do? Does it seem like that? Is there another reason why you're here besides being the light of the world? Does the mind have that suggestion? And taking anything that comes up, any resistance to this idea that you are the light of the world, you go behind all the thinkingness and allow yourself to feel whatever is coming up, any of this energy that would attract any imaginary ideas that you are other than the light of the world or have some other function. Could you be feeling whatever comes up for you and just releasing as you feel it? There's this energy. There it is, just looking at it, noticing it, feeling it. And could you release this energy? Allow it to pass. Would you release this energy if you could and accept your function, your purpose, your being the light of the world? When could you release any of the images you've made otherwise and accept your function? I am the light of the world. And I am the light of the world. That is my only function here. That is why I'm here. Is there anything else it seems like you're here for? Well, that's okay. Could you just acknowledge any concept you have made of some other function or purpose other than to light the world? You notice how that feels behind such a concept. And could you just allow that energy up? Welcome it, feel it. That runs it out. Could you just sit with this energy as best you can? Nothing to change, nothing to do. And could you surrender any concepts about yourself and your function other than being the light of the world? Would you surrender these false concepts of yourself? and be the light of the world. When could you surrender and allow yourself to be your function, to be the light of the world? And could you just be with this idea? I am the light of the world. That is my only function. That is why I'm here. And could you accept your function as the light of the world? And is there any resistance, refusal, or rejection of this function of being the light of the world? It's okay without judging or moralizing about what comes up for you. It's coming up to release, to surrender. Could you allow yourself to go behind any rejection of your function of lighting the world and just notice that energy and begin to surrender it? An energy, not your energy, not anyone else's energy, not good energy, not bad energy, just a feeling. Could you be welcoming it up? And as you welcome it up, surrendering it, turning it over. Could you allow this emotion and just let it move? And as you notice it, surrender it, give it up. Could you surrender any refusal of your function as the light of the world? It's just a choice, and you can say yes or no. Would you surrender and accept your function as the light of the world? When could you have the humility to surrender otherwise and accept your function? Why you're here, to be the light of the world. I am the light of the world. That is my only function. That is why I am here. And could you allow yourself just to be with this feeling, with this idea, with the truth of your function? There might be some resistance or refusal still, or perhaps you're an acceptance. You're humbly accepting your function here to light the world. Could you, as best you can, allow your function today Allow why you're here to be. Could you accept or even love that you are the light of the world? And could you walk in that light, as that light, with that light, into the world today? And repeat this idea to yourself many times throughout the day, focusing on it, feeling the power of your light. It's just a choice. And anything that comes up other than seeming other than that light, could you allow it up? For that light cannot be touched by imaginings, illusions. Nothing to fear. Could you allow up anything that comes up and surrender it? Bring it to you, the light of the world, and just let go of any darkness. Well done releasing. We'll do it again tomorrow with lesson 62. Let us know what's been happening for you as you release the blocks, the darkness. And if there's more you'd like to release, you can join us at the link in the description where we have open topic sessions to let go of anything which is darkening your light, seemingly. Thanks for joining us and have the best day as the light of the world